Hello troops and welcome back to Herring's Rest. No, I'm not doing a video about wiring up points because my wire still hasn't arrived, thanks to the post office and their new-fangled app. Anyway, what I've got today is a new wagon. It's from Hornby, and I bought this with my own money just to make sure I'm not paid or I have no affiliation to Hornby or anybody else. Just to let you know, I paid for this myself with my own hard-earned pennies. Now here's the end of the box. It's the LNMR third class coach. Now I paid, all in all, I paid £16.73 for this. That included the postage. Now I looked at I looked online and these are normally about 30 odd quid. So today I'm going to have a look and see if this is a bargain or not. Right, here it is. Here's a little wagon here. Let's have a wee close up at this. It looks not too bad, eh? I mean, the handles aren't separately fitted or anything like that, but they're picked out and sort of little catches. The lining's quite nice. The painting's good. The detailing along the sides, the rivets and all that is quite good. It doesn't have sprung buffers or anything like that. There's the end of it with the buffers and the Apollon coupling. I'll turn around and look at this side, which is much the same as the other side. I say it is quite well painted, you know, it's quite well presented, if you like. There's a look inside, no seats, everybody's got to stand up. How things haven't moved on, eh? You go on a first class train these days, you're lucky if you get a seat at all, and this is third class. Anyway, we'll stick on the track and see how it rolls. Right, I've put it on the track here. Now there's no weight to this thing at all, it's as light as anything, so we'll give it a wee push and see how it rolls. It's not too bad, considering there's no weight in it. Right, we'll connect up to the rest of the train with these Apollon couplings you get with, and we'll have a look at it going round the track, alright? And just to show you the underside, there is some detail on the underside with two great big screws. No brakes, of course, but that'll do. Right troops, that's it on the track now, connected up to the rest of the train with locomotion number 1 pulling it. It's not in the right order, I don't think, but that'll no matter. We'll see how it goes, alright. Stayed on so far. They say I paid £16 odd for this, including £4 postage from eBay, as opposed to 34 quid for Hornby. I'd like to talk about the price actually. For what I paid for it, if it's £12 odd, 13 quid. For that, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. If I had paid £30 odd for it, not so much. I really don't think it's 30 odd quid's worth a wagon. If you actually look at it, it's got the same chassis as the other two wagons in front of it. You know, so all the tooling would be in the bodywork. And I don't think that would justify charging 30 odd quid for this. You know what I mean? But I say at the price I go to, I'm quite happy with it. They say I'll be looking for more bargains because I've decided I'm going to set myself a budget every month for what I spend on this hobby. And it's nowhere near what I was spending before. So there it is then running round, that's quite happy, isn't it? That's quite good. I'm quite pleased for that for 12.5 quid. She got out of the bunch. Hey, hey. Right, Trips, as I was saying, I'm going to cut back on what I'm spending on this hobby because I think it's getting ridiculously expensive. So, what I've decided is I'm going to spend up to a maximum of £150 a month. That'll be locomotives, coaches, whatever. So, what I'll do is I'll show you what I've bought, I'll tell you how much it is, I'll tell you where I got it from. And that way maybe we could all start saving some money in this without having to go out and buy all these new old singing, old dancing, fancy locomotives. Like the one in the back there, which is an absolutely fantastic model. I waited a long time for that, and it's, as I said it before, it's my second last pre-order. So Trips, if you want me to tell you what I bought, where I bought it from, how much I paid for it, etc., let me know in the comments. So there's locomotion number 1 coming back round with this new wagon and its wee train. Why they're going to change the couplings on this locomotion number 1, because I think they are absolutely abysmal. I did message West Hill Wagon Works because they do the Stephenson's Rocket ones. I emailed them about 4 or 5 days ago about this, but West Hill Wagon Works being West Hill Wagon Works, they're not the fastest in responding. So if anybody in the comments knows if the couplings would fit onto the locomotion number 1, I'd be most appreciative, because I really don't like the couplings that's on that, and it's one of the reasons I don't run it that often, is because I can't be bothered messing about with all the couplings on it, you know what I mean? They're awful. Whoever designed them needs a slap. Not that I'm advocating violence of any kind, like, you know, but they need a good talking to anyway. Now, this month coming, I'm planning on buying another reel of wire, if I ever get those two from the post office, if they ever arrive. I'm also planning on getting 2 surface mounted point motors and possibly some more ballast. I don't know what else I'll be getting, but that'll be a fair chunk of that money away. We'll just have a few running shots of this wee locomotive and this wee train going round. And I'd like to thank all my subscribers and all those that commented and everybody that's watched my videos, even though they're rubbish. It's very heartening. That's the Rapido SECR 01 going round, which is a Cagney model. It runs like nothing on earth, it's great. It's super smooth. We'll have a wee look at locomotion number 1. I'm quite pleased with that wee wagon, it's nice and bright. It kind of brightens up the railway, don't you think? It's quite an unusual wee thing. So the locomotion number 1 itself is a fantastic model. It's a great wee runner, it's brilliant to watch it running round. You know, it's like wee arms and legs on a crab. It's also needing a clean. Whatever up here. Right, trips, I'll leave yous with that now. Remember, if there's anybody knows anything about that coupling set up for West Hill Wagon, what's for the rocket, if it'll fit the locomotion number 1, will you let me know, please? That'd be good to be in the loop. I say West Hill Wagon, what's on the fastest at responding. Right, trips. We'll see you in the next one, eh? Right, bye now. Bye.